tell me you did not download this movie, Quarantine.
No, Corey, I did not download Quarantine. Why, that would be the wrong thing to do.
Because I'm such a fan of the original.
Oh, yes, sir.
Which is a Spanish film called Wreck. And a lot of people have seen this. I mean,
I've seen it, Corey. Don't
course.
ask Cal.
But no, this is based on a Spanish horror film, and it was directed by these two guys, Jaime Balaguero, I think, and Paco Plaza. I don't know, but I do.
Taco Plaza.
No,
what?
no.
Get out of here.
Quiet, man. I tell you what, though, and it starts this really hot chick, man.
I know, Corey. I
what
know
was
her
it,
name.
Manuela
Velasco.
Sure, why not?
Hey.
I ain't trying to remember her name. I just need to know that face and that ass.
She's beautiful.
Oh, man. So now, of course, the movie was such a hit.
Oh, yeah.
That America naturally was going to make a remake.
We were going to rip it off and rape it for all it's worth. Right?
But no, man, the original and the remake are very close to each other. I mean,
they're practically the same movie, except the American version includes all the deleted scenes, Corey.
Oh, really?
That's how I look at it. Yeah.
All the deleted scenes that didn't need to be put back in anyway.
You're exactly right.
All the deleted scenes that were deleted for a reason.
Exactly.
Well, man, okay, so let's go ahead and go through the story real quick.
Right.
I'll make it real quick. This girl who's working on a talk show, a late night talk show, she does this report on a fire station. What's it like to be up late at night with the firemen?
Exactly.
And so she thinks, oh, it's my lucky night because while I'm here doing this mundane story, all of a sudden they get a call to go out and see something.
Some action.
Yeah, some action.
That's
Time
right.
for some action. So they get to this apartment complex. I mean, the first sign that there's nothing wrong is there's no fire anywhere. So
Right.
it looks like it might be kind of a routine call. But when they get upstairs, things go crazy when they find this old woman up there who's bleeding from the mouth.
She looks messed up,
bleeding
Corey.
from the ass. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
She's
And-
bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks like she's hungry for Hunger Jack. Saliving from the mouth like there's no tomorrow.
And so you get up there and you're saying, hey, don't get near this woman. Of course, some dumbass does. And what does she do? She ends up biting somebody, and whatever she has spreads, and they have to like shut the whole apartment complex down, lock everybody in.
The military, they all show up. As soon as the second you see blood, the military's there like the Flash, like boing.
It's like the moment they went in, the military was right there and shut the door.
And they start zip-locking that entire complex.
I mean, they just put one big plastic sheet over it, and they said, keep your ass inside.
Yellow and blue make green.
Yeah, zip lock for freshness.
Exactly.
So
People are screaming, Corey. I mean, they're going nuts. They're like, what
yeah.
the hell is going on now?
I mean, it's like whatever this old woman has, it ain't getting out.
Oh, no.
And ain't nobody getting out with it. And that old woman was busy with some serious business.
Not even the rats are getting out.
Cockroaches beat on the door. Hey, man, shit, what's up?
What I do?
I ain't got nothing. Yeah.
I'll survive this. I'm telling you the truth.
You know how many diseases I got already? Come on, man. But so now that's pretty much the story of the original, and it's pretty much a shot-for-shot remake for the American version.
It is.
Now, I think this is where you and I differ, because before the movie even came out, this movie has such a strong fan base, the original, that it's a lot of people have already said, you know what, this can do no justice to the Spanish film, and I don't want to see this. And some people are like, hey, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm one of those people that went in there not holding the original too much against it. I think that anybody who has not seen the original, what works for this movie is that there's this whole, it starts out kind of innocent, and it takes its time to build up to this whole insane point where there's confusion, there's madness, there's this whole disorientation of really not knowing what's happening. And I think the same mood was carried across to the remake.
For some reason, in this version, the emotion of their friends dying didn't seem to be there.
Just didn't seem to be there.
No, it seemed like they were just going through the motions.
Well, for me, I guess the only thing that I could like really say about the original that worked better for it is that I was don't know any people in Spain. I don't know anything. I don't know any Spanish.
Right.
So I'm looking at this movie and it seems real to me. These actors I never recognized. So I'm taking it as, okay, these are real people. And when the movie goes nuts, you're so taken in by this being sort of a real late night talk show that when the shit hits the fan, you're thinking, damn, I didn't see that coming. It was played out so real.
And that's the thing, like the original just it felt so real, and especially, they're speaking Spanish, but at the same time, their emotions on their face, like how they're handling the situation, seemed more realistic than it did in this movie.
Well, that, like I said, that's probably because we don't speak no Spanish. Now, I don't know.
And that could be a reason, but then again, watching these actors in this new version, it definitely seemed like they were kind of going note for note what the original did. So it just didn't resonate that well with me watching it.
Man, we had you kind of built up in Mexico. You can't speak no Spanish at all.
Hey, all I'm saying is that the original really, it just really floored me and what they did with that film and how original it was.
Yeah.
Where this one, it really did feel like I was watching a carbon copy. And yeah, they added a few new scenes. But if you took those scenes out of this film, it wouldn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't. Those new scenes don't do anything to progress the story.
I hear you. Well, like I said, for me, I'm looking at this. When I come look at this version, I see people like Jennifer Carpenter, who's right now on Dexter. So I know.
No, she's a great actress, and she's great in this.
Yeah.
But the girl in the original one, it seemed like she was doing more. Unlike Jennifer Carpenter's character.
Which one was hotter?
Well, obviously the original girl, dude. Yeah. What was her name? Manuela?
I don't care.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Her name is Hey Baby.
And when she was screaming and freaking out, I mean, you honestly believed it. This, there were some scenes where she was screaming, freaking out, where it just seemed like they were just having her to do it, where it was kind of getting annoying.
I don't understand. They were biting her face off.
Get off me. We gotta get out of here.
I'm not moving. I'm done. I'm not moving.
We wait here. Where's the get out of here?
Listen, they might be way out. There is a drain cover in the basement that joins up with the sewers.
I need the key. You need the
These
key.
are in our pouch.
But there are other points where I thought it was more aggressive than the first one, which made it a little scarier, such as with the military, who came off a lot more dangerous in this version than the previous version. It's one thing to have things go really terribly bad inside this place, but when you have people on the outside, policemen and soldiers who keep saying they're here to help you, but they're actually there to maybe kill you, that is very scary to me, and it also adds to the claustrophobic feel that this movie was going for and translates so well. I think that's the thing. If you see the original, you're gonna carry the weight of that with you. But some people who will probably say, "Hey, I know the original's out there, and I'm not gonna hold that much against this movie as long as it kind of keeps the same mood," which is what I think it did.
Oh, but you know what?
What?
I thought the biggest failure of this movie was the ending.
Well, for one thing,
I guess I guess we can explain that story real quick.
Yeah. We went to a midnight screening.
A midnight movie madness screening.
Like we always do. Yeah, for all these movies, they don't have screenings for us, so
Right.
fortunately they open some of them at midnight, so we go there. And near the end of the movie, the most important part where they explain everything.
Yeah, well, at least in the original where they explain exactly what's going on, or they give you hints at what could possibly be going on. The screening that we went to, the film just completely fucked up. I mean, there's no better way to put it than that. It fucked up.
As a matter of fact, I think they were speaking your language because it's funny because it happened right when the camera started stopping. I thought it was part of the movie.
I thought it was part of the movie too.
Yeah, because the camera messes up. You hear this.
And then I was like, are these filmmakers actually like screwing up the scene intentionally? Because now it's going to be a mystery as to what the hell is actually going on, because this is the one pivotal scene that somewhat explains what's going on, and all you heard is like beep. I was like, "What is that? An Imperial probe droid? What's going on? What's going on?"
Yeah, so we had already seen the movie, so we could visually tell that it was happening. But we were told like.
Okay, yeah. Basically, I called up with my computer phone here.
I
called up to find out exactly what happened, and apparently, what is explained in the original version of this film is not explained at all in this version. Apparently, all you get are some newspaper clippings and that's it. And then you see something and it's not explained, and you're going to be, I'm sure when you see the new one, you're probably going to be scratching your head as who are, what is going on exactly, and why is this happening? And it doesn't get explained.
Yeah.
And that was the whole cool thing about the original, because it's not like they give you a flat out answer.
Hey, look, like I said, I really do think that this is going to work because I'm sitting there with the.
No, it will work. I mean, yeah.
I'm sitting there with this audience, and everybody is like, "Oh shit!" I mean,
oh no, they were eating it up.
Look, man,
that's the cool thing. Yeah,
it is a freaky ass movie.
No, it is. Yeah.
Whether you watch a remake or not, I
Right.
mean, because that shit was still freaking me out because I hadn't seen it in a while.
And I tell you this, as much as as much as this movie didn't do it as much as I was hoping, I'd honestly give it a full price, just because it does set a mood. The scenes that they have are tense, but in a different sense. It's more like they're showing you exactly what's going on, to where I think the original builds it up a little bit better.
Well, we Americans are so bloodthirsty, man. They had to add,
and that's it.
They added a whole lot more gore.
They
one,
give you everything a typical horror film, American horror film should give you. Where the original was a little subtle, and I thought a little bit smarter in how they did it.
I didn't mind it though. I looked at this and I said, okay. I mean, what did they change? And they did make this a little more bloodier. They did make this a little gorier. Mm-hmm. They showed you more broken limbs.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Corey.
Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, broken limbs, bloody broken limbs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But they, damn, you all right, man? Hope you don't expect me to wipe your robot ass over there. But you know what really confused me though?
What, Corey?
About the original and this? Mm-hmm. That is who lives in an apartment complex like that? What kind of apartment complex is that fucking creepy? Like nobody had lights. Everybody had these little lamps that kept it dark all the time.
Yeah, that's the apartment complex located on Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Oh, always. It's always it's like the Tim Burton Inn or something. Something like the Addams Family would be running. It's like the Tim Burton Projects.
I swear to God, it better be a projects, because I don't know what those people are paying. But damn.
Yeah. It's like
I think I only saw like 2 rats in there, because I don't even think the rats want to be hanging out in that damn place.
I think 2 rats rented an apartment in there.
Exactly.
It's like really, ain't nothing luxury about that shit.
Oh no, when you first go in there, it's dark and it's dank and everything's fine. It's not like the military came in and shut off all the power. I mean, it just looks like a goddamn the Munsters home. I mean,
exactly. That's why the military came.
I'm waiting for Grandpa to walk down the stairs, and Eddie Munster to be running around, with that damn werewolf doll.
I know. That's why the military came in and just said, "Man, shut them up. These people broke. They ain't got shit. Well, they gonna miss them."
Exactly.
Shit, these goddamn roaches got more money than these people.
These people don't exist.
Living in this shithole in here. That's what the place is called, the shithole apartment complex.
Exactly.
But no, I myself would also give this full price. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think this movie is freaky enough to maintain whatever it is that made the original work.
Go with a bunch of friends when you go see this movie. I mean, it's one of those movies you bring all your buddies, and the girls, everyone. I mean, hell, we were in the theater and everyone was freaking out, screaming all kinds of crazy.
You mean that girl that was sitting next to us?
Oh yeah,
the one that kept saying, "Oh my God."
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Like, Jesus Christ already, woman.
I know.
It's like nothing's happening.
I know. It was like during the credits. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I was like, what, did she got to pee or something?
It's like the part they were still in the firehouse. It's like Jennifer Carpenter was like, "Can I slide down the pole?" "Oh no, don't go on that." "Oh God, don't do that."
And that's why this is the perfect movie to be released around Halloween.
Dude, I thought that really, seriously, did you think that the theater was going to turn into like a bunch of zombies? Because do you remember when the projection broke down and that sound started happening?
Oh yeah.
You remember all those people who would claw?
All those kids, they're like trying to. I mean, what were they trying to do? They were going to fix the projector? They were crawling through that little window.
Man, I am so happy the projectionist wasn't in there, because people. True story here. When the movie started going out.
Yeah.
all these teenagers turned around and start clawing at the projection window, and they actually broke it. Did you hear me?
Yeah, they did. And that's when you saw like 5 of them run down the stairs and haul ass out of it. Exactly. No, exactly. But yeah, it was creepy because you just see all these hands, and I'm like, oh shit, it's Dawn of the Dead. I knew this was gonna happen. Hell on Earth.
I was expecting them to like pull out the projectionist and start tearing them apart.
I know. That's when my ass is out in Z, Corey. I'm gonna do my best to trip your ass so they can eat you first, and then I'll be out the door.
Like what? They gonna eat you? What are they gonna do with you, man?
But well, you know what? That's a good point. Maybe I'll hang out and watch.
Really, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie, man. So full price, definitely.